Greetings, Boo Believers. Welcome to another episode of Daily Booze Live. Thanks for joining me. TJ checking in. See, we have a few people watching right now. It doesn't show me everybody, but thanks for checking in once again, brother. We are going to have to talk. Oh, there we go. Maddie Meek is watching. Hi, Mads. And Paul Massey is watching. Hello, Paul. Thanks for tuning in. Turning my volume down here on my phone as I keep up with you guys. Oh, it's another year and more shitty movies are on the horizon. Yep, I know you've seen the tease as our Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse now is going to be a slasher. Because, yeah, Winnie the Pooh wasn't bad enough. So we're going to do it to Mickey now, too. And this is just going to keep happening. We're going to watch the teaser soon. I haven't watched it yet. That picture looks awful. It's like some fucking Dollar Tree kitchen knife that he's holding. The lighting looks bad. Like, that's the problem with these movies. They just grab an IP and they're the first ones to get it done. And they don't write a really good script. It's probably the first draft of the script. It's going to be so bad. And they just rush to get it out. It's poorly lit. It's got shitty props. The mask looks terrible. Ugh. All right, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. Yeah, we're going to get there. Hey, Anna, thanks for checking in. Anna says, I am skeptical about the Mickey thing. Yes, I think we all are. This one is like pushing the bounds of good taste now. Yeah. So TJ and Maddie both checking in. And yeah, before we jump to our news stories, though, make sure that you like and subscribe and follow. Follow's a big one. If you wouldn't mind, you go to my top of my page where the three little dots are, and you click on that and it'll say invite friends, and you can invite like 1,000 friends at a time. If you could do that for me, that would be fantastic. That's how we grow this thing. I got to reach 5,000 followers. I used to have them on my old profile before it got zucked 3 years ago. So got to reach that again so I can get ads on these videos and reels and all that fun stuff that content creators do. So yes, if you could share the page, invite your friends, do it for Steph Infection as well. We're both trying to push the bulk of the spooky fam into doing the online stuff. And feel free to jump in the chat, say hi to everybody, check in. I love when our spooky fam checks in. And also, I've said this before, I said this last episode. If there's a news article that I missed, throw it in the comments. You could shoot me the link in a DM or something like that. I know TJ had sent me the link to this one today, and I had seen it yesterday, but didn't read or watch the teaser because I saw it late at night last night. So, yeah, I made my post, and we're going to go jump into it now. We're going to jump into this Mickey Mouse, like literally this Mickey Mouse bullshit. So, all right, let's do it. Let's take a look at this thing. And this is on iHorror.com. Now, a couple places have stories on this one. iHorror is my usual go-to. The writing's okay. Sometimes some typos. And I might disagree or agree with the writers here and there. We'll see. But iHorror is usually, they're pretty up to date. They get a good amount of stories out. I usually check in there every morning, and they at least have one brand new story, if not more than that, up early in the day. So, here's the story. News, and this comes from Trey Hilburn III. Mickey Mouse Trap trailer drops the same day Steamboat Willie arrives on public domain. And so how this works is, in case you guys aren't familiar, public domain is when an IP has been around so long that the public can use it as they want, as they please. Certain things, that's what happened with Winnie the Pooh. It had been around so long that I think it's 75 years is what the the span is, the public domain duration, before it becomes public domain. So, yes, Steamboat Willie, the original Mickey Mouse movie, has entered public domain. So the likeness of Mickey Mouse can be used. I don't know if they can use the name Mickey Mouse. I guess we'll find out about that, because I think he was named that later. But yeah, that's why it's called Mickey's Mousetrap and not Mickey Mousetrap. So, all right. Hey, Lauren Mauser checking in. Hi, Lauren. Thanks for checking in. All right, we're jumping back into our story. And look at this fucking picture, man. That mask looks fucking whack. And that knife, I mean, is it even a Ginsu? I can't tell. But it looks like straight off of Dollar Tree shelf. Right? Like, the lighting looks bad. You can't see a whole lot of definition. Justin Seelig checking in. Hey, Justin. Thanks for tuning in. We're looking at this Mickey's Mousetrap. We're going to watch the trailer in a second, but here we go. Well, Steamboat Willie has entered the public domain, and with it, so has the very first Mickey Mouse slasher in the form of Mickey's Mousetrap. There's been a recent trend of low-budget horror going after huge property titles such as Winnie the Pooh, The Grinch, Peter Pan, and even Bambi. Now, it looks like they're adding The House of the Mouse to the lineup. And, the Winnie the Pooh one was bad. Excuse me, no offense to David Howard Thornton, who did an amazing job, but the mean one was terrible. Oh, it was hard to watch. David Howard Thornton's makeup looked great, and he was great as the Grinch, but the story was so bad, and the rest of the acting, it was all just really, really bad. Winnie the Pooh was bad. I expect Peter Pan to be bad, and I'm sure Bambi is going to be bad. They're all fucking bad. Jesus Christ. This is just brutal. The synopsis for Mickey's Mousetrap goes like this. Look at this fucking mask. Oh, God. It's Alex's 21st birthday, but she's stuck at the amusement arcade on a late shift, so her friends decide to surprise her. But a masked killer dressed as Mickey Mouse decides to play a game of his own with them, which she must survive. I mean, the amusement arcade, is this current day? Here's a quote from director James Bailey. We just wanted to have fun with it all. I mean, it's Steamboat Willie's Mickey Mouse murdering people. It's ridiculous. We ran with it and had fun doing it, and I think it shows. Mickey's Mousetrap stars Sophie McIntosh, Callum Siwick, Allegra Nochita, Ben Harris, Demir Kovich, Mackenzie Mills, Nick Biskupek, and Simon Phillips. I've not heard of a single one of them. There still isn't a set release date for Mickey's Mousetrap, but the creators are hoping for a March release date. Check out the trailer below and let us know what you think of this Mickey Mouse slasher. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, and there's Steamboat Willie. Oh, man, this is going to be bad. This is going to be so bad. Are you guys ready? Prepare your... Steel thyselves! Because this is going to be so fucking bad. Fuck. All right, get ready. Get ready. Here we go.
These are the best party that we can throw.
I've seen some rejections in my time, but man, that was a good one.
There's blood all over the jungle gym.
Blood.
Yes.
Yeah, he's like completely in love with me already. It's totally disgusting.
Put the phone down! Put the phone down, please!
I was like, dude, I've already started.
No, Gina, turn around, please, Gina!
I'll be right back. And he's dead.
What?
Like if he was in a horror movie, he'd never say, I'll be right back. Because then you don't.
Thanks for that one.
Where the hell did he go?
Oh boy. Well, there it is. There it is. In all its turd-like glory. What'd you guys think? I was definitely underwhelmed. The cinematography actually looks a little better than I expected it to. It doesn't look horrible from a cinematography standpoint. It looks like they had a decent enough camera shooting it. But the acting looks bad. There was no, like, even the part where she's, like, banging on the window trying to warn the friend. There was no, like, tension. I didn't see any tension in the trailer. Oh, man, this is just a cheap fucking grab for attention and cash. It looks fucking terrible. Of course it looks fucking terrible. Well, let's jump over to Fangoria here. Yeah, Maddie Meek says it looks awful. TJ says, I want to see a horror movie about the Flintstones being cavemen killers, LOL. We might have to wait for that to be public domain. I don't know when the when the Flintstones will be public domain, but yeah, here we go. Fangoria also picking this one up. Steamboat Willie hits public domain, immediately gets turned into slasher movie. Get ready for Mickey's Mousetrap. Scott Wampler reporting this today, and there's the screen grab of the red, and he's got like a hockey jersey on, I guess. He's a big dude with a hockey jersey and a Mickey Mouse mask that just looks fucking terrible. If you spent any time on social media yesterday, you likely saw a good number of people talking about Steamboat Willie, the 1928 animated short that introduced the world to Mickey Mouse. As it happens, that Disney classic entered the public domain at 12:01 a.m. on January 1st of this year, meaning that anyone can now use that particular version of Mickey Mouse however they see fit. Using more modern versions of Disney's mascot will, of course, still get you sued through the center of the earth and back. You can probably guess where this is going. Yes, almost immediately upon Steamboat Willie entering the public domain, a brand new slasher featuring that version of Mickey Mouse was announced via the trailer above. This is Jamie Bailey's Mickey Mouse Trap, which Deadline describes thusly. And we just read this on the other one. I'm not going to read it again. Given the horror genre's recent interest in public domain slashers, see also last year's Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey, this was all but inevitable, and it's very likely that Mickey's Mousetrap won't be the last Steamboat Willie-based horror jam we see in the months and years ahead. Indeed, it's only the first, as a horror video game, Infestation 88, featuring Steamboat Willie's version of Mickey, has also been announced. And we have a trailer for that as well. Everybody is capitalizing. SP checking in. Thanks for checking in. Steph Infection joins us. Hello, Steph Infection. You just missed the trailer for that fucking turd for Mickey's Mousetrap. It looks as awful as you'd expect. The cinematography looks like they used a decent camera, but the acting, the writing, the killer, it all looks bad. Zero tension. Should we watch this game trailer? I guess we should watch it. Why not? What else are we going to do?
Hey there.
Yeah, disclaimer at the beginning.
We've got a bit of an infestation here at the storage facility. Thought it was just rodents, but there's something else in here. These nests, they're everywhere. Tried to take care of it ourselves, but things have escalated. Exterminators are our last hope. Please, help us before.
Well, that looks better than the movie did, at least. I'll give him that. All right. Yeah, the game looks better than the movie does. Shit. Mickey's Mousetrap does not currently have a release date. Also unclear whether or not Bailey's film will be going theatrical or straight to streaming, but The Hollywood Reporter says producers are aiming to release the film in March. Stay tuned for more on this one as further updates become available. And in the meantime, stay safe out there. You never know when the next public domain horror project will strike. And yeah, I mean, is that what we have to do? I've joked about it before, but do we have to do a public domain horror movie? Is that what I need to do to get my director's career out there? Do one of these, and then people will come and want to buy Deadsville Rock and Roll Mysteries for a streaming site? I don't know. Oh, God. Well, there's another story on it. Right back. Same writer. Scott Wampler reporting again. Horror movies based on Steamboat Willie will continue being made until morale improves. Hot on the heels of Mickey's Mousetrap comes another Steamboat Willie inspired horror film. Holy shit. Already another one. As we reported less than an hour ago, and I reported a couple minutes ago, the classic animated short Steamboat Willie, 1928, became part of the public domain when the new year began, and it didn't take long for someone to announce a brand new slasher based on that short's version of Mickey Mouse. Using modern versions, still a no-no. We weren't surprised about this, necessarily, but we were somewhat rattled to see how quickly the inevitable occurred. Guess what? There's more. Wait, what is this? Steve Lamort is set to direct an untitled horror comedy based on Mickey's cartoon debut. In it, a sadistic mouse will torment a group of unsuspecting ferry passengers. Production is set to begin in the spring. That's Variety reporting the news that Stephen Lamort, director of last year's The Mean One, which fucking sucked, has signed on the helm another public domain horror film based on Disney's classic cartoon short. This one sounds like it'll at least be loosely modeled on the original Steamboat Willie. Hey, it's got a boat in it. But unlike Mickey's Mousetrap, Lamort's still gotta shoot his version, says Lamort. It all comes from our love of these characters. No, it doesn't. It comes from you wanting to cash grab and make a fucking name for yourself. You fucking bullshitter. Filmmakers, we're all kids in the sandbox. We love taking them and playing with them in different ways. It's not a desire to ruin these characters or make a quick buck, but to love them and honor them and show them in a new light. If you wanted to honor them, make a good fucking movie. Don't churn out a turd. Oh, it's so fucking awful. It's so fucking awful. And you're so full of shit, Lamort. All comes with love of these characters. It's absolutely to make a quick buck and to make a name for yourself. You fucking charlatan. I'm going to jump to you guys real quick before I finish this, because I'm about to explode. My steamboat's about to blow. Jesse Rodriguez watching. What's up, Jesse? Thanks for checking in. TJ says, yes, I should make a public domain movie next. I got a short that I'm working on. Don't worry, we got some stuff coming. Let's see. Steph Infection says, I don't know, Disney would fight that to be released in the theaters, having Mickey and Mouse in the title. I don't know. I guess we'll see, Steph. I guess we'll see. Jared Marley says, think they already fucked up. Steamboat Willie's public domain, not Mickey Mouse. Yeah, but that's why it's Mickey's Mousetrap, I guess. I don't know. This is, Anna says, this will be bleh. I fucking agree. Vince Bruno checking in. What's up, Vince? How you doing, man? Yeah, the trademark is still covered, so anyone making it seem like it's Disney or threatening the name Mickey or Disney can be sued. So we read into that. We've read that into these articles. You can only use the Steamboat Willie version of Mickey Mouse, not a modern version. It can only be that. That's why it's that old shitty looking mask. You can only use the Steamboat Willie version of Mickey Mouse. And you probably can't use the name Mickey Mouse together. I don't know. What's up, Jesse? Thanks for checking in. Yeah, and I know exactly how I feel about this. I feel awful. This is going to be terrible. This is going to be so terrible. It's going to be so bad. All right, back to this fucking story. As mentioned previously, we were not surprised to wake up and hear about Mickey's Mousetrap this morning, but we will express some amount of surprise that a second Steamboat Willie-inspired horror film has been announced within an hour of us writing up the first one. Who knows how many Steamboat Willie-inspired horror films will be announced before the end of the day? 4, 12, 100? We'll have to wait and see. So far, I think there's only 2. I think we're still at 2. Nothing further to report on the ongoing public domain horror pandemic, but we will, of course, keep you informed as further updates roll in. Hug your loved ones. Good writing on Fangoria by Scott Wampler. Good tongue-in-cheek writing. Good stuff. That I'll tell you what, I kind of like, as much as I hate to say it, because God, the mean one was so bad, but I like the idea of the, at least he's on a steamboat in this other one that they're talking about. He's on a boat. So, it's just going to be so bad, man. It's just going to be so bad. All right. Back to the texts. Feel free to jump in with your thoughts on public domain movies in general and the 2 now Steamboat Willie inspired slasher movies we have coming. And that video game actually looked pretty good. I'm shit. That was kind of, it looked almost like, well, Aliens meets Five Nights at Freddy's, but they put in Steamboat Willie. So, yeah. Let's see. Stephen Feck says, yes, for appearance, but the trademark still being covered, had loose language saying anything that threatens the name also, this is threatening. Well, if it's, yeah, it can't be mistaken for a Disney property. That's the thing. So I think as long as they show that it's a horror movie, they can, it's a parody. It also qualifies as parody. I don't know. I'm not, I hope they sue the shit out of them. Personally, I don't care. So, all right. Jesse says you're doing great. Thanks. Thanks, brother. All right. Let's see. We have anything else? Oh, we do. This was one we want to look at. This was also coming out today, reported by Amber T. The movie we've been following, Destroy All Neighbors, featuring Alex Winter, that's coming to Shudder. New Destroy All Neighbors posters are glorious and gory. Glorious and gory. We should call them Gorious. See, just making up fucking puns, because I'm the wolf daddy and that's what I do. That shit's Gorious. Alex Winter and Jonah Ray Rodriguez star in the hard rock horror comedy romp hitting Shudder this month. Can't wait. And there we see Alex Winter in full prosthetic makeup playing Vlad, the annoying neighbor. Destroy All Neighbors, the twisted splatter comedy starring Alex Winter and Jonah Ray Rodriguez, hits Shudder on January 12th. And ahead of the release, Collider had debuted a host of bright and bizarre, brand new character posters to get you hyped. Described as a hard rock horror comedy romp, Destroy All Neighbors also features Kieran Dole, Randy Heller, and Thomas Lennon of Reno 911 fame. The Bonkers Bloodbath was directed by Josh Forbes from a story by Charles Piper and Mike Benner, and a screenplay adapted by Piper and Jared Logan. Here's a plot synopsis to sink your teeth into, and we've read this one a few times, but in case you haven't heard of it yet, this is Ted. Oh no, it's Bill. No. William S. Esquire, Bill Ted Theodore Logan. No, it's Bill. One of them. I forget which one. Anyway, in Destroy All Neighbors, viewers meet William, a musician who's having a difficult time finding the inspiration and drive to finish his latest project. Although he has the support of his girlfriend, it's William's neighbor, Vlad, that he can't seem to shake. After butting heads with the raucous Vlad, William accidentally kills him, something that he tries to sweep under the rug by dismembering Vlad's corpse. Unfortunately, Vlad still has a lot to say, and when he returns to life in his chopped up state, he's louder than ever, setting William on a cover-up mission that ends in even more murder and mayhem, and with even less time to focus on his album. And, yes, horror comedy romp, Steph Infection. TJ says, I can't wait to see Destroy All Neighbors. I think it looks great. Steph Infection, you had me at horror comedy romp. The stacked cast also includes Kumail Nanjiani, the upcoming Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. And Kumail's hilarious. He's been in a ton of stuff. Awesome stuff. Demore Brown, Phil Henry, Christian Calloway, John Daly, and Ryan Katner. The character posters below tease Rodriguez, Heller, Winter, Dole, and Lennon in glorious, gory Technicolor, while the trailer promises that Destroy All Neighbors is guaranteed to kick your January blues to the curb with a mix of humor and horror. 2024 is already off to a very good start, so let's take a look. Oh, shit. Jonah Ray Rodriguez is losing his mind. That's awesome. That's a really cool poster. And I guarantee that's Vlad's chubby little hands coming out. That's awesome. Randy Heller is electric. Oh, wow. That's fucking rad. Practical makeup. I hadn't seen that fucking... It's probably a puppet. Jesus. Or at least some really good prosthetics. Alex Winter. Yeah, look at those chubby fingers. He's Vlad. You can't even tell it's him, man. I can tell by the eyes, maybe. That's about it. Yeah, that's really good. Really good prosthetic makeup work. Really good. Kieran Dole is horrified. Very cute. That's his girlfriend. Thomas Lennon is hog-tied. You'll recognize him as Officer Dangle from Reno 911. An amazing show, and he is hilarious on it. And yeah, should we watch let's watch the trailer again. We got some people watching. Jesse Rodriguez says, I can't wait for Ghostbusters. And it looked like a metal cover. Yes, Jesse, if you haven't seen this, we'll watch the trailer again. So, yeah, it looks like a fun one. And it's about a prog rock guitar player.
How's that band going? It's mainly me these days. I just want to finish my album.
You have been trying to finish this album for 3 years.
What is this? It's a progressive form of prog. I've been calling it prog square. The only way I listen to your music is if you tied me up at gunpoint and you forced me to. And don't play it here again or you're fired.
What's going on?
I think we have a new neighbor. What is up with this guy? I think we're living next to some kind of maniac. I am now living in your head. Vlad's just driving me crazy.
You're heading into chaos.
What?
Blood will be spilt. You gotta stand on your own 2 feet and say, get out of my kitchen, because I'm cooking.
William, use your
right.
demons. Don't let them use you.
So you've killed somebody. Relax. You just need to know how to get rid of a body.
Hello, Willie. I'm not a mass murderer. I'm a mass manslaughterer.
It's time to make a hit record.
I'm alive.
Shut up!
You didn't hear that, did you?
You yelling shut up at nobody? Yeah, I heard it was very loud.
That is not what rock and roll is all about.
You're a loser and you're gonna die a loser.
Now that was rock and roll.
Stop. Kiss people. And don't murder anyone else.
Yeah, looks really good. Definitely looking forward to that one. Those character posters are awesome. Very cool stuff. Yeah, I still can't get over it, man. They did a whole bodysuit for him because you can see his arms are all like swollen up and his fingers are all swollen. Like he's got like a whole bodysuit on. That's so fucking awesome. Because you see, he's still very skinny. He plays, it looks like he's playing a lawyer for the lead character's, defense or whatever at one point where he's sitting there because Alex is there as himself. And he still looks, God, almost the same. But yeah, that's amazing, amazing makeup. The date for this is Stefan Fiction. Where is it? Let me check. I'm going to look it up for you. I will look it up while we're here on the air because I can Google that. Destroy all neighbors. Release date. January 12th. So, yes, January 12th. And here's the horror streaming service Shudder presents its January 2024 lineup, which includes 2 genre streaming debuts. Joe Lynch's 2023 Lord Lovecraft adaptation, Suitable Flesh, makes its streaming debut late in the month, and the gory practical effects-led horror comedy Destroy All Neighbors premieres on January 12th, 2024. So yeah, we've talked about Suitable Flesh. We read the reviews of it and stuff, and I think we watched the trailer, and it's available on demand to rent right now, but that's cool. It'll be, I've heard good things about it. So yeah, I look forward to checking it out for free on Shudder with my subscription at the end of the month. But yes, on January 12th, we will be watching Destroy All Neighbors here at Deadsville Studios. Definitely looking forward to that one. Let's check in with you guys now in the chat. Thank you all once again for joining. Yeah, Jesse says Reno was awesome. Yeah, I loved Reno 911, and Officer Dangle was a lot of the humor in it. He was great. So he's going to be funny in this, I could already tell. He says, don't ever play it again or you're fired. Stefan Vick says, can't wait to see this. We got the date in. I feel like I have plans on the 12th, TJ says. Steph says, whoop, whoop, don't you dare watch it without me. That's a good one to review. And Mitzi Green checking in. What's up, Mom? Thanks for checking in. Hope you're feeling better at home. I will bring soup soon. I'm doing my live at 5. Is that a Friday? Yeah, that is a Friday. We have Hellaware Punk Night. Is it? Yeah. Oh yeah, January 12th is our Hellaware Punk Night. That's right. So I guess we'll be watching it on the 13th, I suppose. Yes, the first Hellaware Punk Night of the year is January 12th. And we will be at Bar 13 with DJ Mighty Mike Saga and Horrorwood Ending and who's the other band? I'm drawing a total blank. I got to go onto the Facebooks and find... Michael McDonald, thanks for checking in the chat. Paperback Tragedy, that's who it is. Damn it. My mind is terrible. Yes, TJ and Steph, we do have Hellaware Punk Night that night. Paperback Tragedy, DJ Mighty Mike Saga, and Horrorwood Ending. So come on out, party with us live. You can always watch it earlier in the day. That's always a thing, because the punk nights don't start until about 8 o'clock. So yeah, feel free to watch it earlier in the day. Jesse says, I like Bar 13. It's a good place. Yes, lots of friendly people. We do a good job of weeding out the assholes there and policing our own. And the exception of me, I'm the one asshole that's a constant. So All right, we could jump back to our news stories. I don't think there's anything else that's popped up. Yeah, I'm going to go back to iHorror and just make sure they don't have any new headlines. We already know Scott Derrickson returns to helm Black Phone 2. That's what they're reporting on iHorror right now. It's the top story. Yeah, we did a lot of this already. We already looked over a bunch of these. Here's one for you. We could take a look at this. This came out 5 days ago, but just says, but you're a cool asshole. Yes, thanks, Jesse. Appreciate it. Staph infection, and some of you with kids out there might be interested in this one. In case you missed it, Alien is being made into a children's book by Little Golden Books. ABC Books, of all people. They're making it Alien. A is for Alien. How fucking cool is this? That is so cool. And I guarantee Steph's going to be buying this for Lacey. And I'm sure other parents will be out there buying this for their kids. This is so fucking... Steph just said sold. Patrick Curran checking in. What's up, pigs? What's up, dude? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody who's tuning in right now. Appreciate it. Is 5 o'clock a better time? I feel like this is good, man. We got a nice little group watching, some interaction. We've had a long, most of the day for some stories to build up that we can actually talk about. So 5 o'clock when everybody's getting off work, driving home, tune in, listen to the chit chat, and join the text line if you can. TJ says, I'll buy that book, and 5 is a good time. Yeah, I was a little worried. Because again, bands start to come in around 6. So yeah, this will have to be like a 5 to 6 thing. Fucking Slayer! Yes. Yes, Jesse says, fucking Slayer. Happy New Year to you as well. Steph Infect says, I got her a children's Seinfeld book for Christmas, and it wasn't scary enough. I guess she didn't understand my obsession. Who gets their kids a Christmas Seinfeld book? Good Lord. All right, well, let's read about this. A Little Golden Book. A is for Alien, an ABC book. The Disney buyout of Fox is making for strange crossovers. Just look at this new children's book that teaches children the alphabet via the 1979 Alien movie. From the library of Penguin House's classic Little Golden Books comes A is for Alien, an ABC book. And yes, you can see him there. The next few years are going to be big for the space monster. First, just in time for the film's 45th anniversary, we're getting a new franchise film called Alien Romulus. Then Hulu, also owned by Disney, is creating a television series, although they say that might not be ready until 2025. The book is currently available for pre-order here, and they have a link, and is set to release on July 9th, 2024. It might be fun to guess which letter will represent each part of the movie, such as J is for Jonesy, or M is for Mother. Romulus will be released in theaters on August 16th, 2024. Not since 2017 have we revisited the Alien cinematic universe in Covenant. Apparently, this next entry follows young people from a distant world facing the most terrifying life form in the universe. Uh-oh, going for some YA sci-fi alien action. Until then, A is for anticipation, and F is for facehugger. Yeah, facehugger. That's gotta be, gotta go with facehugger. J is for Jonesy, for sure. I got Jonesy on the cover and everything. Oh, man. Steph says, it was babies. Steph says, 5 is good and you weren't rushing me for dinner. Yes. Jesse is always yelling Slayer, Steph Infection says. Jesse, damn straight. J is for Jonesy, and definitely sold everybody is on this book. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, does that make the alien queen, does that make her one of the Disney like evil queens now? She's got to be included. If Alien is owned by Disney, right? And Alien owns all this, then she's got to be she's got to be included with the evil queens. We got to have the evil alien queen in there as well, like right in between who are the evil stepmother and who else? Come on, Steph, help me out. You're watching. Who are our evil queens? I'm drawing a blank on the goddamn names. I don't watch enough Disney. But the damn alien queen needs to be there in with all of them now. All right. TJ suggests you should do story time live and read the book. And Steph says I'd add her to my Disney villains shirt. Yes. All right, well, there you go. A is for Alien, an ABC book from Little Golden Books. Disney is cranking it out. That's fun. I like it. All right, I guess that's going to do it. I'm going to jump to Joe Blow real quick and just make sure that they don't have anything else new today. There we go. Maleficent, Evil Queen, Evil Stepmother. Yes, there's our evil royalty from Disney. We don't want to revisit Hereditary. They're revisiting a lot of stuff. We discussed the Scream stuff yesterday. Oh, Twisted Metal Season 2. Yeah, we've talked about all this stuff already, so I guess that's going to do it for us today, Boo Believers. Oh, Ursula is another one. Good call, Steph. That is another one. All right, well, I guess that's going to do it. It's a bit of a short show today, Boo Believers. If there's anything I missed in horror news, feel free to drop it in the comments now before I end the live stream. I'll take a look for it. Yeah, Jesse, I enjoyed the Twisted Metal series. It was a lot of fun. I like car chases, good amount of action, low budget, but that's the way a lot of TV shows are, and they do a lot with a little. So, yeah, really good. A lot of stunt drivers get hired on that one, so I'm always in favor of shows or movies that hire a lot of stunt people. So, yeah, Twisted Metal was a lot of fun. I dug it. All right. Well, folks, we're going to wrap it up then for today. Once again, if you haven't already, make sure you follow my page, follow Steph Infection's page. If you would be so kind as to click the 3 dots on the profile pages and invite your friends to follow us, that would be swell. Hugely appreciated. And it helps us out a ton. So, yes, make sure you go. And actually, yes, we released a new Deadsville Horror Talk today, and I uploaded it here on my Facebook page. So if you are watching this, you can actually, after you're done watching the live stream, if you're curious, you can check out the latest episode of Deadsville Horror Talk with me and Steph Infection, giving our top 10 horror movies of 2023. We each have a top 10 list that we discuss based on the, I think it was about 30 movies that we reviewed on Deadsville Horror Talk in the half of a year that we were active doing the podcast. So, strictly the movies we reviewed on the podcast are on the lists, but you can check them out. We give a little brief explanation as to why each one made our list and why they were on, where they landed on the list. So be sure to give it a listen on Spotify or YouTube or Apple Podcasts or Rumble or anywhere where they have podcasts. You can probably find us, but you can also watch it right here on the Facebook page, and make sure you react, hit the love or the laugh or whatever. I think I do a rant in it, so I usually hit a rant somewhere. I didn't go too hard on them today, but man, that fucking knife, that goddamn dollar store knife that fucking Mickey Mouse was holding, I was pushing it. That almost got me going. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, folks. Once again, Boo Believers, thank you for tuning in. Happy New Year, and stay spooky. See you tomorrow.